Alright, hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Phil. I'm the host of the No Guts, No Galaxy podcast, bringing you some Macro Online. We've got the second sneak peek preview of the Clan Heroes 2 coming out tomorrow on patch day. Like I said, welcome to everyone out there. Sorry for the slight delay. Twitch was being Twitch. I don't think there's anything else really to say about that. It doesn't happen often, to be fair. Anyways, guys, what is going on? If you could do me the pleasure and honor of retweeting, that would be appreciated. I'm going to drop that link into chat one more time as we move forward here. And just want to say welcome again. Hopefully everyone had a great weekend. Again, this is more of an official stream, so I will do all alerts and stuff at the end. Just want to say thank you guys, and let's get this party started. Speaking of which, we went over 4 heroes last week. If you missed that, it is up on our YouTube channel, and that was the Arctic Cheetah, off the top of my head, Arctic Cheetah. Then we had the Shadow Cat, and then we had the Ebon Jaguar, and then we had the Executioner. Today we're going to be looking at the Mistlynx, the Ice Ferret, the Mad Dog and Hellbringer, and then last but not least, the Gargoyle. So let's go get started and looking again at the Mistlynx. From the outside, obviously you can see a few things going on here. How you doing, little guy? First things first, let's check out the left-right torso, and this is why I think it's so important to point out. Now, this is the hero. We're going to be going over the hero, and we're also going to be going over the free, I should say, C-Bill variants also being released with some of these. That being said, the Ebon Dragon, as this one is called, the big thing is right torso energy. Now, we all know Clan and light mechs bask in energy hardpoints. Well, this adds a few, and specifically to the right torso, where, as you can see, no other right torsos except now the C-Bill variant as well also gets that. So this is actually pretty important, because now the Mistlynx can rock out with 6 energy. Yes, you heard me, 6, technically 6. And where that's important too is ER mediums, probably not. ER smalls, probably heavy smalls, stuff like that. The main reason being is just tonnage, and of course weight, put armor and everything back on. So even if we up armor this really quick and we go to like heavy smalls, even though I don't know if you'd want to do heavy smalls, but we can do just for sake of demonstration. And where I feel like this is really important too is what this just allows the Mistlynx to do. When also you compare it to other 25-ton mechs, you also have the Micro Pulse, of course. Don't leave those guys out, of course. But the big things here are it allows you to do 6 energy, whereas before you could only do 4, and that was in the arms. So now you've got torso mounts. Also, because I know some people like to run the ERP, you now have the option of doing so, but instead of it being in the arm, you've got it on the right torso. So let's go take a look. And where this is important is for your Predator guys out there that like to do that. Of course, you have to skimp out on some armor here. Again, demonstration purposes only, let's look at where that is mounted. So if you can see it, you can hit it. So that right mount quite high. It's just right. So going back to that, what that offers for the mechs. So going back to his arm here, and if we remove that, again going back to you do heavy smalls, you do micro pulse, you do have limited crit slots, so just keep that in mind. I think micro pulse or even the ER micro, those being 0.25 tons and these being half a ton as well. I could see these being used effectively. So we have that right there. Yeah, 6 micropulse. You could do the micro the ER micro. I mean, as far as optimal range, 150. Compare that to the micro pulse, which is 90. Might give you a little bit more reach, less DPS, because reasons. But also, what does that give you for, not ER small? What does that do for weight and the ability to boat some heat sinks? And of course, you can already see heat management. It's pretty good without anything, let alone if you throw on a few extras. So, yeah, definitely some options here that you haven't had before. I think maybe even a combination of like ER smalls here, and then maybe actual small pulse. Something like that would work as well. Of course, we got to up armor these arms again because we didn't have it. And of course, you could find tonnage for something somewhere. This is the problem area. It'd probably have to be something like this. Small pulse. I don't know. I don't have a specific build right now. You could do this actually. You could do that. I'm just gonna save it just to hop into the training grounds really quick. Yeah, you could do just 6 small pulse probably. Yeah. And of course, cheers everyone tuning in.
Cheers indeed, with the little urban Mac cheer.
Stealing your beer.
Don't let the Irby steal your beer. He can deliver it. Just don't let him steal it.
So, of course, going back to what does the hero offer and what does the free C-bill, both of them offer the right torso ballistic. And that's actually, like I said, just more options that the Mistlinks hasn't had.
Target acquired.
So, there you have it. I haven't heard Micropulse in a while. And especially when you consider, you know, like light mechs, 25 tonners need as many of these options as possible.
Heat level critical.
Don't have any skills applied to this, by the way, either.
Heat level critical.
Yeah, right torso. So, again, going back to its location, quite high. You can see it. You can hit it.
Target destroyed. New target acquired. Fuel at 35%.
What are you talking about, Duck? What?
Target destroyed.
All right, let's head back into the mech lab. The 8 light machine gun. Is that the, we'll have to look at the, I think it's a C-bill version. May have that. I think that's what you're referring to. So this is the Ebon Dragon, for those that don't know the name of this little guy. Again, adding a right torso energy, it's just going to buff the Mistlinks. Especially, I should point out this. This is why it's really important, I think. If you want that ECM, you have to take the left arm. Well, what has that always done? It's hit you in as far as tonnage and availability to, or hard points for weapons. Now you don't have to make that choice. You could do ECM with, you know, small pulse now. Whereas before, you didn't have that option. So that is something to point out. Now you do. Or she could always remove a bit of armor from here just for whatever's sake. But anyways, this has always been a thing that's plagued these sort of mislinks as well as far as usage, is taking that ECM for survivability. Well, you have to lose out on something. So now you don't have to. Of course, you can throw on ER mediums here. You could do, again, micros, whatever combination. But, and even, you know, energy on the right torso with the right arm, you know, missile. You could do that. But that being said, I know what some of you guys are asking. So let's go ahead and take a look at the, I believe it's the G. So let me go ahead and get it really quick. Un momento. This is the C-Bill variant also coming out. Right here. All right. That's going to be interesting. Oh my. So, the C-Bill variant that's coming out. 4 ballistic and 1 energy in each arm. Plus the right torso. Energy. That's oh my indeed. Now granted, the rest of the torsos don't have anything. But the first thing I'm going to do is I think I'm just going to drop these to light machine guns because I think the heavies are too heavy. No pun intended. Or is it?
That's heavy, man.
Yeah. When did that phrase start being used, Darren? Do you remember the day?
I'm sure you're referencing my age again. I have no idea. But hey, we are doing a giveaway now. Type hashtag ClanHeroes2 in chat right now to be entered. You must be following the channel to be eligible. If you do win, you get to select any of these Clan Hero 2 mechs.
Why would it be referencing your age? What does that have to do with anything?
I don't know, because you're saying the term was invented in the 1700s or something, and I remember when it was invented.
Well, do you?
I do not.
Yeah, okay. All right, this is gonna be interesting. Oh my god, look at these arms, Darren. It's like boxing gloves on a child.
Where's that melee, yo?
To be fair, what happens when you get shot by these? Wow. Wow, indeed. Does anybody else see this? That is quite a laundry list of weapon systems.
Target acquired.
Alright, we're Popeye the Sailor Man, right? Now, I'll be the first to admit, if this thing gets, like, pops up in your rear, you are done. Alright, we're gonna count here. Straight CT, guys. Or actually, let's do side torso C. Now granted, we know armor values, whatever, but let's just see how quickly. I'm gonna just pull the trigger on this. So 3, 2, 1. All right, and of course we don't have to be point blank, but why not? And then straight CT.
That's insane, dude.
Target destroyed.
So you thought the most powerful mech being introduced in this pack was something else.
Target acquired. Fuel at 25%.
It's like a weed eater, right? All right.
Pretty much. That's, yeah.
Let's do frontal here. Let's just sort of see.
Target destroyed.
And people say they want a piranha in game.
Yeah, they've already got one. This and the Shadowcat can do 7. Well, this can do 8. Shadowcat
Yeah.
can do 7 now. All right, so this is the C-Bill variant that's coming out. We just went over the hero, both of which have right torso energy hard points. This brings 4 ballistic in each arm, plus 1 energy. And as you can see, the combinations, well, there's plenty of them. You are looking at a mech with no skills to apply as well. Obviously, said mech does not have ECM, but
at 25%. Target destroyed.
we're just gonna kill some stationary targets, as
Target acquired.
Duck Fright calls them. I didn't call them that. I've never
Hey, it's surprising how many times in a regular match though you get stationary targets.
right? I'm gonna need more rear armor, right? I'm gonna need more structure. If we can just have that done. All right, so mislinks coming to you guys, and again, this is the C-Bill. We already went over the hero as well. The hero has this right torso energy right there, and then the C-Bill has the ballistics and energy as well. So both of which coming out tomorrow for you guys. The murder links. The DACA links. If I name this Misslink Soprano, does that count? It can, yeah. It can. The crit links. Alright, so again, this again, looking at the differences between what's out there currently as far as variants, and then what do the hero, what does it add comparatively? Again, going back to its default omnipods here. Again, 2 missile, 4 energy, and then of course we have on the free C-Bill, or the C-Bill variant coming out. I don't know why I keep saying free. The one that's available to everyone is we have the Golf, and that has 4 ballistic, 4 energy as well, and also the same right torso energy. And you know, for a 25 tonner that's limited on tonnage anyways and crit slots, it's just more options that's never been able to have. I think it'll be a great combo. Would you drop the arm and take ECM and go with maybe 4 heavy machine guns instead? I don't know. That's for someone else to decide. I'm just yeah. All right, next up we're going to be taking a look at the Ice Ferret, and let me go ahead and hop in here. And this is the Rainbow Crow. I didn't choose this name. I actually do dig the camo pattern on this. It is unique.
Rainbow refrigerator, indeed, it is unique.
It's got like the triangle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like it. So what makes this different? Well, let's go take a look. So the first thing first, we're gonna notice one key piece of equipment that I noticed right off the bat, which is ECM. One of the problems plaguing the Ice Ferret is limited hard points, right? It's got the speed, right? It's got the maneuverability. Survivability is a big thing, right? And which we now have ECM, so stealth. And actually, Darren, now that I think about this, this may be the difference between the Cicada and the Ice Ferret that I've been waiting for, which is the ninja factor right there.
You saying ECM?
Yes.
Yeah. So you may use the Ice Ferret now?
Yeah, well, I mean, more often, yes, just because that. All right, so what else does it bring? Let's go take a look at torsos. Here we've got right torso missile. As you can see, we've got a left torso missile, so now you've got a combination that you can do there, 2 missile. The arms, nothing relatively new. Right arm has 1 ballistic. That's new, but in conjunction, you'd have to use it with the left arm. So max, you could only do like 2 machine guns, or like really that's it. You just don't have the tonnage to do like double heavy ballistics of any sort, like UAC 2 or whatever. You do like 1 LB 2, but then you're done. So really, you could do a right side version now, whereas before you could only do a left. We've tried builds like that in the past, and they weren't as effective, right? Strengths of the chassis. But that being said, is if we look at the energy options, again, going back to this being sort of what it's good at, which is that sort of striker role, we now have a few options here that we haven't had before. The left torso, again, what you can do is you can look at some of the quirks, base structure, bonuses here across the board on some of them. We do have, again, the C left torso with the missile, but pretty much the rest have the exact same quirk, so it really doesn't matter which one you go with, but we'll just go with this stock. So, 5 energy. If we up armor all this as well, just to make sure, we need all the armor in the legs. You've got 8 tons to play with, so I think it just, you know, makes sense to either go heavies or ER mediums. I think ER mediums would probably be the best bet for this. And then that would give you 3 tons for heat sinks. You could possibly find... No, I wouldn't want to strip. You're sitting at that 0.9 marker. That bugs me, but... Todd Cam says, as long as you understand the Ice Ferret is far superior than the Cicada, then all is well.
Clanner.
I've banned people for less. Yeah, no, that didn't matter. Right torso, but also because we do have options here. Again, looking at, you could technically do heavy smalls or something like that. The big thing with the Ice Ferret that I've always liked is that it's a good skirmisher because it's top speed. Again, playing sort of like the Cicada, you don't have the tonnage to do medium pulse like you would the Cicada, but you definitely do small pulse or like, I want to say heavy mediums. Heavy mediums, they're just so hot compared to the ERs. Yeah, I think this is what I would be looking at. And of course, going back to one of the key things here, and that is the ECM right there. Just trying to keep up with chat. Yep, you could do 4 SRM4s. Yes, yes, you can. Going back to right here, someone was pointing out. Also, too, is if you use some of these, they do have SRM spread missile cooldown as well, cooldown and velocity. So, for instance, the Prime has that. Left arm missile heat gen, energy heat gen. Some of these do have quirks and cooldown. You may want to switch over. Don't know if you do art on this, probably not. This actually could be really interesting. 4 tons of ammo there. Plus whatever you get in the skills. Actually, yeah, that would be pretty lethal. That would, sir. That would.
Thanks for the support, guys. We'll do some shout outs at the end of the stream. Also, be sure to enter #ClanHeroes2 in chat right now to be eligible to win your choice of any of these clan heroes. We'll draw it after Phil plays around with this one in the testing grounds.
It's funny, removing the lower arm actuator, hand actuators. Seeing the difference when it... Sorry, I was just looking at... Alright, so this is, again, the hero. This is the Rainbow Crow. What it brings to the table, ECM and the CT, and then of course, you know, going back to the Omnipods, it adds a right arm ballistic that wasn't there before. So nothing game breaking there, but that ECM does definitely help. I do like that SRM build. That could definitely be interesting. especially against bigger targets. Yeah, most def. I like that. Those that are wondering too, again, you can sort of pick and choose. Some of these have about the same. Some have missile cooldown and velocity, like that. I'm gonna drop really quick for demonstration purposes.
Somebody wanted you to see that.
What's that? Just 1 second.
Target
Yep.
acquired.
Did you try messing with the colors on this camo?
No, not yet.
I want to see that.
Yeah, I like the. I've liked all the
pattern.
heroes so far. Yeah.
Yeah, there's some good patterns.
Again, no skills applied, guys. Obviously, torso mounts. Convergence a bit better.
Target destroyed.
You definitely want to do decreased spread on this.
Target
Cooldown. Yeah, Shadowcat looks pretty cool.
Duck, Frank, to answer your question, which is my favorite of the clan heroes, it's either, well, first of all, as you know, which is my favorite to salvage? The answer is either the Ebon Jag or the Shadowcat. Tough call between those two.
Yeah, Wingbreaker does have a point. Again, having the Seabull variant, it's just what's fair. Discussion out there again, just sort of that way there's no weird combination of hard points that only like the hero is able to do comparatively. That's where all the Seabull variants came from. So I agree. Again, just sort of take a quick look outside. The Ice Ferret. It is a unique looking mech. I have a small, you know,
You can end the sentence right there.
place in my heart now for it, just because of the original like hard the BattleTech card game. You know, the image of the Ice Ferret is it is one of those mechs that, you know, you from I like the torso like from the side too. It looks pretty cool. It's unique. It's definitely just one of those mechs that well, you gotta love or you don't love. That's a
Only a mech mother loves it.
that's a funny
I like
way of
the,
saying it's ugly. Is that right?
I like the kneecap, the knee guards, the knee armor.
Right.
Yeah.
Function over form. It is a function over form. It's not the size that matters, Phil. Well, you know, sometimes you have to have a weird side front profile. I don't know.
Hey, Mark Aurelius, good to see you. So while Phil messes, you can do some camo?
Yeah.
Do some camo and I'll do a giveaway here. Hashtag Clan Heroes 2 in chat right now. You got about 60 seconds. I'm going to give one of these puppies away. Which one are you going to pick if you win? Let's find out. 60 seconds and we'll give it away.
So the base colors, we're going to switch it up. Okay, so it's like right down the middle. So it still holds the that sort of pattern. It's actually sort of nice because if you do camo, let's do camo on the bottom top. Yeah, even camo looks pretty cool. Very nice. All right, let's go and take a quick look at the C-Bell variant as well. Now, again, for those that are tuning in, basically you've got the heroes that are coming out, and then you've got a C-Bell variant as well, and we've been going over both. And the reason why that's important is some of these heroes, like the Ice Ferret, that CT ECM slot, is so powerful that you guys spoke up. PGI was like, hey, you're right, and they're coming out with a C-Bell, so a free, if you will, that anyone can access, that it's, you know, these hard points aren't just behind a paywall. Speaking of the next one we have, and this is the exact same CT energy hardpoint, but it's the Ice Ferret P. And for me, again, going back to, I don't think I'll be in a I don't think I'll be taking an Ice Ferret without ECM. Now, Darren, one thing to point out,
yes, Phil,
if someone doesn't know, is why would that be? Well, there are Ice Ferrets with energy in the CT, but for me, I think the stealth capabilities are just, yeah, it's one of those where, yes, always. Maybe not in a competitive sense, like where ECM isn't as advantageous because of coordination and teamwork, but for regular like pug play, for me at least.
Yeah, I got to make a quick request of everybody in chat. Please enter hashtag ClanHeroes2 one more time. I think that
what do you keep breaking? What do you miss?
I don't know what's happening with this plugin, man. I got to see if there's an update or something like that. But please, everybody, hashtag ClanHeroes2 one more time. I'm going to give you another couple minutes. It's not me.
You know, that's exactly what someone would say when yeah. It's not.
Except respond. Okay, fine. It is my fault that the plugin is
right,
not working.
that's
I
right.
obviously did something to it.
That's right. That's right. All right. So what does this again bring to the table that the others don't? Again, going back to the RC here, or going back to the Ice Ferret just in particular. If we're looking at the Omnipods, one thing it does bring that the others don't have, even the hero, is a right torso energy slot. It's actually pretty cool. Again, adds utility, whereas before that wasn't the case. Adds an, if you will, it adds an energy slot that was removed from the CT potentially, right? So you're losing the CT energy, but you're gaining one in the right torso. I like it. And again, going back to what I would probably do with it, just because I've played the Ice Ferret just a bit, not anytime recently. Actually, I was just messing with one like last week with heavy mediums. I think it was just too hot, and I didn't like the cooldown on it. It's just ER mediums. I do know that these were used in, or are used in, like 1v1s. And they're quite powerful. Again, this is with no skills applied. You can see base structure, energy, heat, missile cooldown already. And then of course this has to do with the hard points you've chosen to put on here. But if you are doing an all energy, there are some options for you. Again, prime, energy, heat, -5, structure as well. And you can see what the right arm gives you as far as, yeah. So for me, let's see, pulse laser duration, if you're going to take that, all right, I think that would be worth it right there. That'll help out with the ER mediums. Like I said, I just don't, yeah, you're not doing the medium pulse build without sacrificing something.
Beldraco, there are 9 clan heroes coming out tomorrow.
Yeah, Bear Claw and Wing, I get you. I guess what I'm saying is, from the sense of everyday Joe Schmo having ECM, or an option to have ECM or not to have ECM, basically what they're saying is they would rather just have that 6 energy here. It's a trade-off. So you technically don't need the ECM. So you technically can have 6 energy slots on the Ice Ferret now, whereas before you only had 5, and that was including the CT. Now with the C-Bill variant, you can have 6. So I could definitely see the argument being made either or, but that is up to you, sir. But that's
yeah,
why
we did
have
preview
choices.
4 of these heroes on Friday before the weekend started. So if you want to check them out, they are up on YouTube. This stream will also go up on YouTube today after we're done. Now, as Phil's finishing up with the Ice Ferret, we'll be moving on to the next one. I'm going to go ahead and do a giveaway. This is for any of these Clan Hero 2 mechs. If you win, you get to choose which one you'd like. And let's do it. The winner is
The Wiener.
Fire Medic 464.
Nice.
Congratulations, Fire Medic. And if you are a Fire Medic, that's awesome. Thank you for your service. You have 60 seconds, Mr. Fire Medic, to let us know you're there and to claim your prize.
One job I'm glad I don't have.
It's a tough job, man. I appreciate those people.
Or just firefighter. Like, I respect fire. I'm good.
Yeah. I like to barbecue with it and stay warm by it, but
Right.
don't like to run into buildings that are on fire.
I don't think I've ever got that urge. I don't know about
There
you.
he is, and he is a fire medic. Thank you, sir. Okay, 1 second. I'm going to whisper you.
Target acquired.
Yeah, I could definitely see a few different combos. Again, this is with no skills applied. I'm just taking a look at.
All right, fire medic, I whispered you. Whisper me back, please, with your pilot name and which hero you would like. And thank you, sir, for being a hero.
No, I'm a fire medic. I'm a fire medic.
Yeah, everybody's one. We know somebody who's a medic. Lenny.
Medic! I know a corpsman on here too. A Borton, are you there? Are you out there? Alright, so Ice Ferret. Again, let me go take a look at, where's the one? Yeah, the D here. So again, the Ice Ferret now has the ability to have 6 energy technically. And I think with that 6 energy, if anything, if you know what I would use it for too, is probably just ER smalls or small pulse or micro pulse, something like that. To be fair, I think that would, just because of heat management now, like if you were gonna do 6, right? Because if you look at it like, well, we haven't had ECM on it before, you could again do small. I don't know about small pulse because possibly might be run a little bit more efficient. Maybe, we'll see. That would give you, you'd have to up armor, or a little bit low armor here. Anyways, I'm not going to sit here and waste time. Sorry. Theory crafting. We're going to move on. Again, this is the Rainbow Crow, as it's called. And, of course, the free variant, or C-Bill variant as well. I keep saying it. It's not going to stop. I don't know. All right, moving on.
Fire medic /W and then space and then NGNG_Darren is how you whisper me back.
All
Let
right.
me know again your pilot name and which mech you'd like.
I need to see a universal in chat. We've got like 200 some odd people here. I need you guys to either, and this isn't for a giveaway, but I need you to either spam Hellbringer or Mad Dog first. And we'll go over which one, and whatever just sort of seems to be in chat the most is what I'm going to go with. So if you want to see the Mad Dog or Hellbringer, spam it, and we'll see. I sort of see. I see a lot of Mad Dog. Like Hellbringer is getting drowned out. Yeah, Mad Dog's one. All right, Mad Dog, universal win on that one. Sorry, Hellbringer, you'll just have to wait. All right, so the Mad Dog, the Bandit, as it's referred to, namesake. You know what I like about this, Darren? It's MDD-BA. It's a badass. The Mad
Bear
Bringer.
ass.
Oh, Bear ass, yeah. All right, so first things first. What's interesting about this, without even looking at the stats or anything, is that it's a double ballistic Mad Dog, which we have in the MDD-D, the Delta, but the Delta has the ballistics and the arms. Now you guys know I run the Gauss setup on it for lulz. The torsos have extra armor as well, right? It's overall just a fun build that I take, that it is what it is. Like low slung hardpoints. This offers something that the Mad Dog and those D Omnipods don't have, which is a little bit of height. Not quite.
Hey, Phil.
What?
Fire Medic selected a Shadow Cat. Fire Medic, congratulations on winning your Shadow Cat. We'll do another giveaway here shortly.
All right. Another thing to note is it doesn't have quite as high as ballistics as the cockpit, but you now have 4 ballistic hardpoints on a Mad Dog if you so desire. I don't know what you'd fit on it, but of course, symmetry. So let's go take a look here. This comes stock with 2 UAC 20s because why not? And 4 ER smalls. The 4 ER smalls or the arm energies aren't anything new. Prime variant has it. You know, we have plenty of options here. The big thing is the ballistics on the torsos. So previously, you had to take the D, and I'll show you guys here on the arms the difference between the height here.
What do you say when you get killed by small lasers? You're killing me, Smalls.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
So this is a good visual representation of why the torso mounts will now be better in some regards than the arm mounts, and this is, you can see right off the bat, you don't have to worry about the arm locations, hitting hills, hitting terrain. It'll be a little bit higher if you so do it. I know a lot of people do like UACs or, you know, stuff like that. I've never been a fan, but that's the biggest thing. Now granted, the arms on the C also have a base armor of plus 20, so you could still take them just for protection, right? You could still take these if you do a dual ballistic now and just shield. And also too, just keep in mind with the C and the C, I was saying D earlier, with you've also got base armor on the C left and right torso. You're losing that when you take these. But that being said, I don't think anybody will really complain or worry. And just to sort of up armor to get all the tonnages here. Yeah, dual Gauss. Well, I've done dual Gauss already with arm mounts. Skimpy on the leg armor, but I made it work. Now you can easily make this work quite effectively. And I would even say, who needs head armor? I mean, it's overrated. I don't think actually I've ever been headshot on in a Mad Dog. But here is now a possibility that before you weren't able to do. So dual Gauss, and of course you can do UAC 5s or anything like that. But again, just to sort of point out why these hardpoints are superior than the arm is just because of what we were just looking at, which was just height. So again, you could technically do something like this. Could you do, what is it, 5? Could you do, yeah, you could do 4 UAC 2s, technically. You could. Doesn't mean you have to, doesn't mean you must. Hey, what's going on, Bear Doll? Thank you for the host, man. So you don't have that option. It's gonna... You also have the ability to take combinations like the UAC 20 or UAC 10 with a backup of other things as well, and that could be left torso. You could do SRMs with a backup of energy in the arms. Don't know how much tonnage you'd have here, but you could definitely do like micros. You could do SRM4s, maybe with some right here with a backup of micro or micro pulse. I'd probably say micro. ERs. You do something like this. And
Hey, I'll be right back, and then we'll do another giveaway.
yeah, man. You can do something like this. Just tossing this out there. So many different combinations that you can do with those extra ballistics as well. Yes, there is a C-Bill version. We'll be going over that. Also, let's go take a quick look at the camo colors here. You got the base here where the green is applied. We'll make that white for now. Then you've got the stripes. We'll do some green, maybe some. Or you can go more tactical as well at any said point in time. More green with some. All right, let's go take a look at this again. Higher mounts, higher ballistic mounts compared to the C's arms. Alright, then we'd have these together. So, what do the two ballistic hardpoints allow? Well, it allows the Mad Dog to be somewhat more, what would be the word, competitive against the Hellbringer and Cauldronborn. It doesn't have to worry about being competitive with the linebacker as far as ballistics, because the linebacker isn't known for that, right? But in comparison, 60 tonner, now you're comparing it to a 65 or whatever, but yeah, just tossing this out there. Again, mount. Jammed because I pressed too quick. These are no skills applied, by the way.
Target destroyed. New target acquired.
That needs to be a decal that
What's
I
that?
would put on all of my mechs.
No skills applied. They're always like, yeah, Phil, we get it. You're piloting, you know.
Yeah. 276 people. Thank you everybody for being here with us on this beautiful Monday, day before patch day.
This Mad Dog, like I said, it with the two ballistics, what it allows you to do is just be more competitive against the Cauldronborn and the Hellbringer as far as as far as heavies go. The only the linebacker has a few ballistic options. It's just it doesn't have the tonnage to do it. The Hellbringer has plenty of tonnage, but it's usually stronger with energy, right? Cauldronborn is one of those where it has ballistic, energy, missile, whatever you want to do with it. Well, Mad Dog was primarily just missile in the torsos, right? And the lower arms ballistics, in my opinion, and I've said this multiple times, yes, I did the dual Gauss build on it, but it was just very subpar compared to those because of low slung mounts. Now you've got mounts that are relatively high versus being mounted on the arms here. I mean, you can just look at the difference. So combination, especially with like micro pulse and options to take, I have 3 SRM4s, a UAC 20, and 6 micro ERs. I mean, that's something that you weren't able to do before, right? Because you'd have to sacrifice, if you wanted a ballistic, you'd have to sacrifice one of the arms. But yeah, there's definitely options that you didn't have before, and I like options because options are good.
And we're going to go ahead and do another giveaway. But if you aren't giveaways and you want these hero mechs, be sure to head over to mwomerch.com. These hero mechs are coming out with tomorrow's patch. Let's do this giveaway. Enter hashtag ClanHeroes22. Hashtag ClanHeroes22 to be entered. We'll do the giveaway at the end of the stream.
Yes, you can do UAC 20. You can do 2 of them. That's what it comes to. So I like that. I like the fact of it gives you options that you didn't have before, that you now have, especially ballistic. Again, the only other thing that could have really, I mean, like if it had more missiles, but I think 6 is enough. I mean, you could have done arms or something. I don't know, but just been crazy amounts there. But I like the location. We already went over the camo again, but just again, sort of point out. The base is where the green is, so you can do a nice combination here.
We've only got 2 mechs remaining, Duck Fright.
All right, so we're gonna go the C-Bill the version as well, and just to take a quick look at that. Let me see here.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about the C-Bill versions.
It is the H. Come over here. All right, so the C-Bill variant coming out. And it goes over what we were just talking about, which is the arms now have on the H as that 3, which I do believe, the previous one was max of 2, right? And then the right arm only having 1, so really that's the difference between the 2. So if you want the ballistics in the torsos, it's still behind as far as the hero. You have to have the hero to have them. 1 missile, that's the same as the prime. Let me see here if the H, right torso, what missile cooldown, missile velocity. Let's see, it's about the same. Yeah, it's the exact. Yeah, it's the exact same as the prime torso as far as quirks. So 1-to-1, right there. So that offers that left arm with 3 energy. And that will go really nice with the B's right arm of 3 energy as well. So there's that. So that's what's new for the C-Bill variant, which is basically the left arm. The right arm, there's nothing's new in the torsos or anything new. All right, we're gonna move on to the Hellbringer. This is, Darren, this is nice. So we had the Hellbringer.
What's nice about it?
The right torso.
Yeah.
The loyalty variants that were introduced gave the Hellbringer options that had no options before, and it gave basically the 1 energy torso, right? So we did the classic build is dual large pulse with backup and mediums. Now you can throw on even more on the right torso if you're doing an energy build. Why that's important, for those that are wondering, is this right here.
That right hand looks like a garlic masher or something.
You're right.
Yeah.
It's like one of those, like, what is it, hammers that you pound
yeah,
yeah,
that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah. So let's go take a quick look at what you're able to do because of this. Doesn't matter which one here, but this is why it's so strong. So normal setup, that the normal, I should say, has always been ER mediums right here. This has been the normal setup for the longest time. Now, since heavies and stuff came out, I know some people experiment. You also have the Goss in the right torso, right? That's what a lot of people sometimes, Goss has been sort of out of favor because the laser has been so strong. But now you have the ability to do this many if you want, along with that right there. So if anything, this just makes the Hellbringer that much more powerful. It's one of those where the reason why you didn't take any of the arm hard points before with just like the dual large pulse 3 mediums was because you'd have to dedicate tonnage to them, right? So now you can do large pulse and that, but also you can still do that right there, which is 9 ER mediums technically. Now that's quite hot, but you have plenty of tons to dump into heat sinks, plenty of crits to do it. And of course this just makes the Hellbringer that much more, gives it more options than it had before. Which has been a reoccurring theme pretty much on all of the setups. Again, don't forget armor. This thing, it's very low on armor stock. The reason why, by the way, is in Canon TRO, the Hellbringer was a throwaway mech. It was a quick build, doesn't have all the flair, didn't have Pharaoh, didn't have Indo. It was a mech that could be made quickly and used effectively, but it wasn't as resource intensive as the others. So
was it one of those mechs that they put the old pilots into?
No.
Like when they were sending them off to die? No. Okay.
It wasn't an Omni mech. It wasn't like a frontline. It wasn't a summoner, but I mean, you can see it was able to hold its own. So yeah. So there's that. So the biggest thing, introduction of the hero here, is just the extra energy hardpoint in the torso. It's been probably one of the most, for those that have used it, I would say it's been one of the most consistent performers, regardless of any change of the game as far as the meta, if you will, min-max capabilities. That paint job. Right, and of course, going back to what I normally run on it, which is before, any of this, was dual large pulse, triple medium. But now, again, it goes back to, you've seen people use heavy larges, 2 heavy larges and medium as well, but now it just gives you more utility. But it's been one of the most consistent performers, in my opinion, across the board. Yes. Yes. Now, we've only been focusing on just the energy, but one thing to keep in mind, we're going to go ahead and reset this, is what happens to the Omnipods when you look at missile. Because the right arm here, there's no missile hardpoints, right, across the board. Same thing with left. You now have...
There's that meat tenderizer again.
Yeah, you now have the ability to have 4. Let's go ahead and strip. Technically 5 missile, but this is something I'd have to, lean on the skill players to say is having ECM plus the missile hardpoints. I would probably say yes. So you could do something like 4 SRM4s or 4 SRM6s or something to that effect with a backup of energy here. And of course, you do have the head Omnipod as well. The reason I say that is because, is ECM still worth it on a close range brawler? I think it is, but it really just depends. Could just help with closing that range and stuff like that. So you do have those options, whereas before you did not in the right arm.
Yeah, everybody pointed out that it's the 2 C-Mechs that were given to the old people. But I'd like to point out that those are next. The 2 C heroes are coming out in next month, so be sure to check those out as well at MWOmercs.com. God, I just love that paint job, dude.
Yeah, you digging it?
Yeah, for some reason.
It's very simplistic.
It's metallic, and yeah.
Let's go over to quickly just base colors that you can see here. I know you. I've just been on a camo kick, man. I don't.
The military camo.
Yeah, I don't know. I prefer it. Some of these are very subtle changes. Let me see here. You can change that sort of. I guess it's almost the highlight color around.
Mm-hmm. You see hints of it.
So. You want something a little bit darker behind it, just so they pop a little bit more. Which torso has ECM? The Prime. All right. So as far as a hero mech, what does it bring to the table that the other variants don't in Omnipods? Again, just to recap, it's bringing 2 energy hardpoints on the right torso. That the only other one is the F torso here with 1, right? And then it brings 2 missile hardpoints on the right arm. Now, moving on from that, we also have. Go ahead and buy the P as well. Showcase the C-Bill variant. No momento. Going over what this has and. All right. So what we were just, I was just thinking about this. The P also has the 2 energies. So for those that are wondering, tuning in, you get a C-Bill variant that's being released tomorrow and also a hero variant. Not all the hard points are exact 1-to-1. This one is as far as the right torso, so there's a free right torso hard point. But also, what we were just talking about, Darren, which is this adds a missile to the left torso, where previously the A had one. And it looks like this has cooldown of 10, velocity narc, some missile spread. So it has a negative missile spread instead of velocity. So that would be nice for SRM build if you did do one. And then that's pretty much it. I mean, it offers that right torso and the left torso. So we already have a left torso missile, but this one has the spread reduction. And again, going back to the right arm of the hero, giving it that capability to have now 5 SRMs technically. Now you lose the ECM and energy hardpoints. Again, gonna go back to whether or not some people would like that, some people wouldn't. But I would say out of all the hardpoint is the right torso here. The hero and the P's right torso, that's probably the most important. Because I don't think I've ever seen a Hellbringer without ECM. I think if you take that, I think the stronger options there are then the Cauldronborn. If you don't take ECM, I think the Cauldronborn is the stronger mech. But this is why I feel like the Hellbringer does so well. ECM and clan technology. If it's able to put so much on it, doesn't have as much tonnage as the Cauldronborn, just because it doesn't have Indo and Pharaoh. But clan tech lighter, hits heavier, you name it. But there it is. Right there. That's probably the most important feature of the new hero. Yeah, I've always used ECM. Always on the Hellbringer. Always. Like, left torso, I mean, especially when you look at the left torso Omnipods, which one's stronger? Like, this has 1 energy, or 3 energy and 1, for me, 3 energy and ECM. There's no other left torso that's stronger, so it's a 1-ton piece of equipment. It's always worth it. Always worth it. I don't feel like there's a reason never to take it because of how strong this is. But that's just me.
All right, guys, before we switch to the last and final mech for the preview, gonna go ahead and do the giveaway. Hashtag ClanHeroes22, gonna give you 60 seconds, and we'll give it away now. What is the final mech? The Gurgle?
Gurgle.
That meat tenderizer, man.
Dude,
Don't want that in your...
The thing's gigantic, isn't it?
Yep.
It's funny because that's actually sort of like the like some of the line art, right? You know, when some of these mechs have omnipods, yeah.
All right, here we go. The winner of a Clan Heroes 2 mech of your choice is going to be... It's rigged already. We don't even have a winner yet.
Just don't tell me you messed up and everyone has to enter it again.
Everybody do. No. The winner is Tucson. Tucson, you've got 60 seconds to claim your prize, sir.
I don't say grats until I see them actually say something. Because, like, how many times we go, like, through 3 or 4 people?
Well, remember when we gave away that Irby?
Right?
It was 9 people. Yay! Tucson is there. 1 second, Tucson, I'll whisper you. All right, Tucson, please whisper me back with your pilot name and which hero mech you would like. And guys, because I underestimated the amount of time we had left, I'll do one more giveaway. How about that?
You're just such a tease, man.
Of course, we are featuring today, doing a sneak peek preview stream of the Clan Hero 2 mechs that come out tomorrow. You'll see a bunch of these mechs live tomorrow. If you'd like to check them out yourself, head over to mwomercs.com right now.
Oh, this is a unique camo. Again, we're going to move on to the Kin Wolf, the Gargoyle. You know, throwing this out there, I love the little details, the stars. It's got this, like, it's a, I don't know, like mineral-esque sort of pattern on the legs, and, you know, as far as that reflection.
Somebody says, it's funny how with every new awesome paint job, Phil just goes, how can I make this look as woodland camo-y as possible?
Hey, man, I don't know why. Just, you know, it's my prerogative right now, all right? Like, that's...
Somebody wants to know if Tina came up with this. It's a
bedazzled.
Yeah.
It lives again. All right, so let's go take a look at what this is bringing to the table compared to the others. Again, nothing new on head omnipods, so we can go ahead and close that. One thing to note, and of course this is the torso mounts, is it's now got a right torso missile. As you can see here, the only other one that brings to the table is the E, which and I do believe is the Seabell variant that we'll be taking a look at. It does have a missile hardpoint on the E with 2 energy and a missile on the right torso, or left torso, sorry. So now, oh man, this is gonna make that Seabell variant is so strong. So yeah, it adds a missile to the right torso. So I think you could go with, now it's gonna have the capability of doing, let's see here, SRM spread, missile velocity, okay, probably that right there. You could technically do some stuff like this, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5
right.
Missile.
Tucson is going to go ahead and take his time. He's not sure what he wants to get. We're going to go ahead and start the last and final giveaway right now. If you want to be entered, hashtag LastActionHero2 in chat right now. You must be following the channel to be eligible. Good luck, Mech Warriors.
Ooh, interesting. Hold on, we got to keep that one. Oh, so it had 2. Never mind. So it has the ability to have 6 SRM4s. Oh my.
Oh my.
This is something different. You know what you could do? You could do 5 and then a right arm power fist as well. Let me just double check armor here. I know Bear Claw is probably going to love this. The right arm power fist. Yep. You could do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then with like micros or small pulse, because you have plenty of ammo, and you still have the CT energy as well. 5 tons of ammo, still have 10 tons available. You could do micro ERs. I think that micro pulse or micro ERs. If you do micro pulse, which actually might be better, I think. Again, half ton here, and then throw on the rest would be doubles. Oh wow, man, that would hurt. I feel like we need to get another half ton there. Right there. The prime right arm has most spots as well. For, are you talking about the left arm? Yeah. Prime. Yeah, no, I was looking at, you could do all missile, of course, yes, on the right arm. But what I was looking at was a backup here. That's what I was thinking. Something with that right arm punch, but yet still capable. I don't know if you'd want lower arm actuators or not. It is nice having that flexibility. But you'd have to sink it here, and of course, way too much. An assault, it is only an 80. But with how much machine guns might be out there because of certain mislinks, the thing is gonna be a terror. That's gonna be my new little shit. That's what the thing's gonna. That's what's gonna happen. Bill's yelling at Mexican. All right, camo. All right, so we got the base color. You've got the secondary, which is like underneath almost. All right, let's see this. Oh, there we go. Ah, it's like a wolf, which makes sense. Wolfkin. Yeah, I get it now. No, it's the shape of the, do you see the eyes?
Yeah, I do.
I didn't see it before. Oh my god, it has like a bloom factor of 1,000,000. I have to put some, there we
go. He went traffic cone.
Are you not entertained?
It's literally Khan Ulrich Krensky's mech, supposedly.
Why are we talking about that old dead guy?
He's
technically
front and center of the book I'm reading right now.
He's still alive, technically. All right, so left, and power fist, and then we'll throw on this one. All right, 90 meters. God, look at that cooldown. Dude, if you applied cooldown skills to this, what is the... Oh my god.
Target acquired.
Micro pulse, dude. They'd almost be firing like non-stop.
Ferret, I did not memorize all of the lore. That's what you guys do. You need that kind of stuff. Story, background info. I'm just here to play these mechs terribly and make you guys look
New
good.
to time dying, does Ulrich die? Inquiring minds to know. I'm not gonna spoiler alert. I mean, even though the books came out, you know, like 20 years ago.
Yeah.
Let's just put it this way. Time jump, everyone technically dies. Don't get attached to anybody.
Nothing fucks you harder than time.
So, yeah. With SRM spread applied, I think this would actually be a build that I even might run. I know I said it. He's dead, Jim.
There you go, Zero Mind. I was waiting to see who would remember.
Alright, so the gargoyle in general has enough energy hardpoints and arms. Now those extra missile hardpoints just give it options for SRM and small energy combos that it now is able to do a bit more. I think there could be different combinations. Like you could go all SRM brawler on this. I don't think that's crazy. But as far as hard points go and what the hero brings to the table comparatively, again, we've got the... Really, it's just the missile hard points on the torso. The left torso, that's the best missile hard point. Right torso, it's the only missile hard point. So there's that. So combine that with the arms. You know, you can do a total of 6 missile there, 6 SRM4s, so forth, so on.
Cannon Bait, you are being that guy. The Pew Pew is up to you guys tomorrow. This is really just to look at these mechs behind the scene. The Mech Lab is supposed to be intentionally the greater part of this stream.
Yeah. Let's go and take a quick look at the... Again, the locations of those missile in the right torso, and just so you guys can see it again. I know someone's gonna do it. There you go, LRM 60. It's a weird combination because they have it right underneath. Just like default. Phil shows the Lerm Gargoyle and Twitch crashes. Alright, so there's the missile hardpoints. And of course, let's quickly take a look at the C-Bill variant that's also coming out with patch tomorrow.
Hashtag Last Action Hero 2 in chat right now to be eligible to win a Clan Hero 2 mech of your choice. Any of the 9 that we previewed over the last couple days, today and Friday. It will be your choice. If you win, you must be following the channel to be eligible. Good luck.
Did I just buy the E? What did I just buy? I think it is. Alright. Alright guys, now we got to talk about the C-Bill variant and actually what it brings to the table. And this is actually quite powerful. You now have a right torso energy of 2, a left torso energy of 2, and then of course all the power fists. Right arm missile, we already have that. Left arm with 2, we already have that. So really it's these 2 omnipods right here. That now allows Darren, you didn't. Oh my gosh, that now allows some shenanigans to ensue.
Wait, what were you saying to me?
Where the mounts are. This is why it's so important. So for those that are wondering, there they are. And of course, backup. You guys want to see exactly where they are? Right there. So that's actually quite high.
Nice.
The gargoyle normally is strong when it comes to large amounts of energy, but I could see maybe this being used, which is 6 micropulse. Man, you're gonna have so many. I don't know. Maybe micro. I don't know if this would be too much. I don't know. I don't even know right now.
Well, we want to see it, so let's see.
Should I alpha?
Right?
You get one chance.
Get all those
Will.
pews.
You get one alpha. That's all you get. That's all I need, Captain. All right, let's see here.
This will be available for C-bills tomorrow. The C-bill variants will be available tomorrow. Morning, Chrysalis.
Oh god, I'm running out of tonnage.
Is that 16 pews?
It's a large number.
Yeah, it's somewhere up there. The weapons panel is gonna look hilarious.
I think I'm gonna have to.
Will it even fit?
I'm gonna have to drop a few things here.
Like no engine. I want to see the weapons panel.
So basically, side torso mounts. How about we do
Base.
heavy smalls? Because nothing says like heat like that. 1, 2, 3, 4.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wait, you're doing that because you had leftover tonnage?
I don't know. I'm just messing. Don't take it.
We need maximum pews.
I'm trying, sir.
All right.
So look, it isn't easy to perform, you know, under pressure.
Under pressure.
Right? Like, come on,
Ding,
man.
ding,
Like,
ding, 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 ding.
it's not like there's hundreds of people watching me. I'm just saying.
Not at all.
I feel
Be
like
happy it's not me building the mech is all I'm saying.
I feel like for this, I'm gonna have to do something though really quick, because I feel like we won't get maximum pewage if I don't do this.
All right, gotta scale this baby up.
Gotta heat gen all day.
No, that wasn't from ice, baby. It was from under pressure. Come on, guys.
These kids, Darren, they don't even know.
Moadib, good to see you.
So you fought Moadib, didn't you?
Moadib wrecked me.
Well, that's what
With
you.
15. He had a 15-ton disadvantage, not advantage, disadvantage, and he wrecked me.
That's what happens when you fight a god emperor.
Dude, I suck at 1v1s. Can I just say that right now?
It's all right. They're tough, man.
They're very tough. For those of you who missed it, it was a CWX 1v1 tournament this weekend. Come next month, it's a lot of fun.
You don't get a lot of opportunity to correct errors.
In 1v1s, you get none.
Right? It's like...
It is brutal.
I feel like this is going to be a bit crazy. We're going to change this up and go... It's a very, very cold map. What is the coldest map? Is it HPG? HPG.
Technically, I suppose it should be or could be, but
How's
I don't know.
heat transfer in space?
It's very cold in space. That's
Like,
all I know.
does that work? Heat transfer? Hey, Darren.
Look at that, dude. That is insane. That is a weapons panel.
Oh, that alpha. Oh,
That's not
wow.
a knife.
That literally skyrocketed. I fired like 0.1 second too
Fire
quick.
everything!
Oh, man. Nice thing is, actually, you might be able to get away with this right here. Let's see here. Okay, so I think we're spiking because of the 7. It may just be hot, regardless. I don't know. We're gonna do a thing.
Target acquired.
Effective range of 100, basically 107. Think we can alpha this? I think we
We're
could.
gonna find out, right?
I feel like maybe right here. We're outside optimal efficient. Man, we'll get as close as we can torso wise. All right, here we go.
Heat level critical.
I might die on this one. I don't know.
Oh! Instant shutdown.
It happened
It was-
though.
Looked like it was shutting down before you even fired. I know what you're gonna do. Don't.
I don't know what's happening. My mech. Oh, I survived.
Wow.
Wow, that was
Target acquired.
Man, I see so much potential for the beef to have some fun.
well,
with these mechs.
heavy smalls are pretty toasty as is. I think going micro ERs, but I ran into
Yeah.
the issue if I just tonnage wise.
Yeah, of course. You don't want leftover tonnage.
But these micro pulse, man.
Target destroyed.
Oh. This is with cooldown applied. I mean, it's... I can pretty much hold down the trigger on it. I'm actually losing heat, technically. But those heavies ain't no joke.
Target
No, they
acquired.
aren't. They get hots. Hashtag
level
Last
critical.
Action Hero 2 right now for your chance to win any of these hero mechs, the mech of your choice. I'm gonna do it after this drop, a few
Heat
minutes.
level critical.
And down you go again.
Target destroyed.
Cooking eggs.
Yeah, I think micro pulse possibly with just regular small pulse would be a good combo. That way you're eating up a bit more tonnage.
Target
The
acquired.
problem with the heavies, they're just so freaking hot that, and of course I'm firing 7, which, you know. All right,
Target destroyed.
that's a double tap. Yeah, as long as you don't alpha, you can pretty much one shot, I would say, anything but an assault mech.
Target acquired. Heat level critical.
Yeah, 8 heavy. Sorry, 8 heavy smalls. Yeah, actually that might be why also. Yeah, not even 7, 8. Yeah, so 6 might be better too, yeah.
We are sure you will find optimal builds out there. Tomorrow we're going to start seeing all kinds of crazy things happening with these mechs.
You could possibly do 4 medium heavies or medium pulse. I would say 4 medium pulse maybe. And then the micro small pulse. That'd actually be a pretty cool combo. That, yeah, but I don't know if you'd have to do that on the arms. You could just do that on the torso then. 1, 2. Actually, that might be a very good fun build. Build you're not allowed to have fun. Actually, yeah, I think you could do that. And then just dump the armor back in the legs because bam. Bam. Yeah, that would actually work. Yeah. Alright, enough for experimentation. Sorry, got sidetracked. Alright, going back, just to recap, we had the Miss Lynx, the Ebon Dragon. This thing is going to be frightening. The Miss Lynx now with the Seabell variant and the ballistic machine guns on the D, or was it, which one was it?
Do the D, do the D.
It was the Gulf, yes. That's going to be terrifying. For those that missed that earlier, that is 8 light machine guns, and you can do whatever you want with the ER smalls.
I wonder how many of those are going to kill me. I can already see that.
It literally will. It's going to be terrifying. The Ice Ferret adds options now with a 6 energy hardpoint or a 5th missile or 5th energy and a ECM hardpoint that previously was not there. The Mad Dog now has ballistic options in the torso with the hero, and an extra energy hardpoint in the left arm now, if you so choose. The Hellbringer now has 2 energy in the right torso and missile hardpoints in the right arm, which is new for the hero and the Seabell. I'm actually really excited for the Mad Dog. I think that's actually, as far as hardpoints, that those hero left-right torso are quite unique. And then of course we have the Gargoyle that we were just testing with more energy hardpoints in the left-right torso, and then with the hero omnipods we now have left-right torso missile in conjunction with arm or energy hardpoints as well, which the Gargoyle does really well with, you know, a lot of, you know, as far as high number of weapon systems, but low tonnage weapon systems. And of course, I'm not speaking ballistics because it just doesn't have the tonnage comparatively, but it does have enough for like SRMs and I would say maybe even streaks, maybe, but and of course energy combinations. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed. These are coming out tomorrow.
Hey, let's do the giveaway.
So watch your ass for these Miss Lynx, because
you're not going to have a second chance.
Oh my gosh, like that was...
They're going to wreck you, yo. Let's do this giveaway for any of the Clan Hero 2 mechs, the mech of your choice. The winner is, and this is the 3rd winner today. There's going to be some Clan Heroes out there. Hope you're enjoying them. Check them out yourself at MWOmarks.com. Anyway, the 3rd and final winner today is... Flowbach. Congratulations, Flowbach. If you're out there, you got 60 seconds to claim your prize, sir.
Yeah, you could do 4 heavy smalls just for that initial punch. I think maybe even small pulse or micro pulse would be a good option. Yeah, that would be solid.
Waiting to hear back from Flowbach and Tucson. If you're still out there and you're still listening, waiting to hear back from you as well. I did not see a message come in from you. Let me know which mech you want, Tucson.
It looks like, just going off Duck Fright, that the left arm looks very similar to Quirk's.
Flowbach, you got 10 seconds or I got to re-roll.
On the prime arms. I'm just looking here for you. 26. So as the base 26. Yeah, it looks like it has the same ballistic cooldown and stuff. It just doesn't have the missile quirks because it doesn't have a missile hardpoint. So there's that.
All right, Tucson has decided he wants the Ice Ferret Hero. Tucson, that is incoming. Flowbach did not respond, so we're going to re-roll, guys. Here we go. The next winner of the mech is...
Poor guy.
Yeah, I know, I always feel bad. Trenbull. Trenbull, are you out there? You got 60 seconds to claim your prize, sir. Trenbull.
See if he answers. There he is.
Sweet.
All right, guys.
Trendbull, I whispered you whispering back, please, with your pilot name and which mech you would like. And yeah, Phil.
All right, guys. As we wrap up the stream, just want to say thank you guys for chilling here. If you're new to the channel, my name is Phil. We've got Darren over there, and that's the voice of beauty you hear. If you are new, click that follow button above. We will be streaming tomorrow as well for Patch Day. But while we've been going, some quick shout outs to some resubs. We had Don Nader, 10 months. Faustington, 11. Zolan was 6 months. Lefty Frizz, 3 months. Watch Him Kill Him, 2 months. And RJ frickin' Bass, 11 months. He says, my fish is the best fish, bitches. I'm not going to argue with you. I'm not going to argue with you. Thank you guys for your continued support. Much appreciated. Guys, if we can throw them a cheers in chat. Thank you guys for your continued support. We also had some bits tossed around there. We had Lathamir, who's back from his vacation. He got to see Zoof live in person. How was that? Also new follows. Let me go ahead and give some shout outs. Paradig, Carnatus, Grease Monkey, Lion, E-Blaze, Dark Siege, OG, Cornello, Wayne, Hunter, Vash, Dudley Do-Right. Hey, that's a cool name. Zathul, Baby Boyington. How you doing? Squeak Addict. Should probably see a medical professional about that. Muscles, how you doing? Winnie the Pooh, welcome Winnie. Well, I don't have any honey. John Izzo, let's see, Locomotive. Oh, I see what you did there. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Ruh-roh?
Uh-oh. Riz, 4 months. Killer War Guide, 10 months. Some more subs.
Thank you guys, all of you, for the support, all the subs. We totally appreciate it. All the bits, the subs, the follows. Thank you guys for being here. Great turnout.
The winks, the tugs, the pulls.
I think Phil will be streaming tomorrow. I'll probably be streaming a little bit later this evening or
yeah, I think
afternoon.
we can make that work. Yeah, you want me to join you? Can I join you?
That would be a weird
may I join
huh?
you?
Yeah.
How about can I be on top this time? You do the.
I gotta get a couple hours of work done, but I should be back. So hopefully I'll see you guys around then. Thank you for joining us today.
All right. So again, tomorrow patch doesn't look like it's going to be probably a long downtime. Nothing crazy as far as the patch notes. If you read up, nothing big as far as changes coming in. A lot of mechs, of course, with the clan heroes that we just went over. Let's see, what else do we got going on? We got any tournaments or any... Oh, do we want to... Have we confirmed Wednesday? Is that something that's happening?
No, let's not announce that yet.
Okay.
Trendbull did take the Executioner hero. Congratulations, Trendbull. Yeah, and I would like to say one thing, just real quick before we close out. If any of you out there are Bike Man fans, he had a heart issue last night. Went to the hospital. Is going in for surgery. He is a Mech Warrior fan and a solid member of the Mech Warrior player base. And so, Bike Man, if you're out there, we hope you feel better as soon as possible. And if any of you can send him a direct message on Twitter or anything like that, I know he would appreciate it.
Show him so. How about you do a tweet, tag him, and then we can link that to everyone. I know I linked his profile in our Discord earlier, but for those that don't know, yeah, he actually is a founder.
He is indeed a founder, and he's a huge lover of the mech action, and I also super appreciate him as a streamer. So he's too young for this kind of shit. Let's give him positive energy and support.
So Darren will get a tweet up really quick, and then we'll link it to you guys in just a moment before we get off here. But yeah,
well, no, we'll do it. Just look for the tweet afterwards. Yeah.
All right. Anyways, guys, just want to say thank you again. I will get this highlight up on YouTube as soon as possible. And again, if you missed last week's, we went over a few mechs. We went over the Arctic Cheetah. That's right here. We went over the Shadow Cat. What is right here?
Check out RJ Base's link, his new girlfriend, Mech.
I'm not clicking on stuff.
Oh my goodness.
I'm not gonna do it.
Oh my goodness.
By the way, still think this is one of the cooler camos.
Which one?
The Shadow Cat.
Right?
Yeah, Shadow
Okay.
Cat. The Ebon Jaguar. We went over that. Now has dual ballistic options, and then of course we went over the Executioner as well. So make sure to check those out. All coming out tomorrow, along with the Seabell variants, which add some very, very good options for some mechs that have needed a few more options. Unlike you, Hellbringer, you didn't need any more power, but now you got some. Do you like it? Can you feel it coursing through your veins? All right, guys, that's going to be it for me. And Darren will be back later. Just want to say thank you again for coming in. If you are new, make sure to click that follow button. And of course, check out all the links down below. If you're thinking about becoming a sub, you can sub and support this channel absolutely for free. Answer this question. Do you have Amazon Prime? If you say yes, have you linked it to Twitch? If you've said no, you can link yours to Twitch and get Twitch Prime. Bam, right there, information in chat. It's about 30 seconds, and it's a great passive way to support creators, content channels, and stuff like that, like ourselves if you want. Doesn't add anything to your cost. All you gotta do is click the sub button, and it'll say use Prime token, your free Prime token every month. So it's a great way of doing that. And of course, just want to say thank you to you guys out there. Have a great day. I will get this up on YouTube right away. So have a, let's see. I feel like there was something right there. Nice. Ah, Darren, is this what it feels like to get old?
Mm-hmm.
Like all the time though? I don't remember. Anyways, guys, see you later. Until next time, Mech Warriors. Peace.
See you guys.